Welcome back to Ramble Gaming. Ooh, a little rough intro. That's okay. We're doing Marth's Adventure mode now. Yeah. Things he says. Fucking Mika, me do it. What the fuck? I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what he says. Something weird, like everyone look at me or some vain shit that's out of character for Marth, but possibly was translated weird. Oh my god. The screenshots are going crazy. Bam. Bam. Okay, we can't just say bam. We can't just do Emeril Lagasse Smash Bros. Alright, God. Was that Emeril? I think that was Emeril. What's Emeril up to these days? Emeril Lagasse, if you're watching this, I know you probably are. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me about how you're doing, buddy. God, what I wouldn't give for Ramble Gaming to be sponsored by fucking Emeril. Is he even I assume he's alive. It's a name that, like, I haven't thought about in a while. This is my childhood of, like, father watching, of my dad watching, the Food Channel. Alright, this is now officially an Emeril Lagasse sponsored video game Let's Play commentary channel with lots of Switch clips uploaded. Alright. So fucking dumb. So, how are you all spending your March? We're most of the way through March. It's been a March, for sure. Definitely a march of time. It has not been a bad March necessarily. It has not been a good March either, for sure. I liked my January better, frankly. But who didn't like their January better? I mean, my bank account liked my January better. Isn't that right? Financial talk on Ramble Gaming. There's nothing else there. It's a stock market joke, viewers. Because that's what we do now. That's how you know that this is the Ramble Gaming of now. You watch old Ramble Gaming videos, like 2016, and we just talk about fucking Harambe, the gorilla. And we make questionable level jokes, like when I said a word that I would not say anymore. A variation of a word. It was far more common as an insult back in 2016 than it is now. I didn't say the N-word, just so we're clear here. It was F-word R slur, you know. F tard. I've been watching old Ramble Gaming, and I am, the further we get from that, the more time shows, you know what I mean? Ah, fuck. Oh, we did make it out. Okay, perfect. That is actually very generous. Avoiding the link. Now that I'll just say fucktard. Okay, I hate saying it, though, because it sounds awful, right? I'll probably never say it again. And just so you know, like, that is very dated terminology. But I said that in a video, and I super cringed. And now I'm just saying it again, unfortunately, which is pretty bad, but like, I'm just saying it because if I don't, then it's gonna sound like I said like something actually fucking racist or some shit. Alright. Can we go back to Emeril? Can we go back to talking about Emeril and not about the slight moral failings of an edgy teenager in 2016? A far edgier time than now. I mean, that was back when we tolerated iDubbbz. I mean, shit. We did tolerate iDubbbz as a society, didn't we? God, I know people probably have some level of nostalgia for 2016 era internet. I really don't. It was just an awful time, guys. People were terrible. And reaction channels at that time were awful. I mean, reaction channels in general, I'm never a fan of. I like watching people's reactions because that's a very human thing, you know? If you see something that you think is super cool, you want to see other people react to it and have similar reactions. That's pretty natural. I've certainly considered posting reactions of some kind on this channel. Hope you heard my little cat's jingle bells. She's being much politer now that she's not toppling Lego boxes. Isn't that right, Miss Dana? My Gen Alpha cat, born in 2021. She doesn't even know of a world during a pandemic. I mean, she was born into a world after the pandemic. She never got catfit. 19. Isn't that right, Dana? Oh, she left. She was done with my bullshit. As should you be. Anyways, back to Emeril and not... whatever. Okay. Nobody's watching this anyway. Let's be real here. And I'm not getting monetized. No, the day Ramble Gaming is big enough to be monetized is the day... I don't even know, because it's not a day that's ever going to happen. No, the amount of growth this channel would need to take on to be monetizable is frankly almost impossible to imagine. Now that being said, I never thought we'd get to 100 subscribers, and we did. I did. So that was super cool, but that was also mostly because of posting Tears of the Kingdom clips, which is still a pretty reliable view drawer, I guess. So what I was saying, like, getting to 100 was an accomplishment I never thought I'd get. Getting over 1,000 is something I am pretty confident will never happen. Because this isn't the kind of channel that is going to probably have exponential growth. Because frankly, I don't think I could sustain that kind of channel. Especially as a hobby, and especially as I am moving more towards... Okay, she's just playing with her toy. As I'm moving towards more of a work-centered work-life balance, yeah, monetizing is not something that will ever happen, because this channel probably will never be big enough for that. And even if it was, I wouldn't be making anything off this channel anyway. So, yeah, I've said this before in this series probably 3 times at this point, and I'll say it for a 4th. It's basically a personal project at this point of chronicling my life, in a way, through video games. This is not a vlog. It has vlog-like elements, but, yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say on that front. We gotta get a new topic, though, because we can't just, when in doubt, turn to talking about myself or talking about what is Ramble Gaming every slow moment in adventure mode. But, look, I don't go into these videos with topics planned out. Maybe I will, someday. But look, I mean, here's what it comes down to, right? We're like 20-ish runs of adventure mode in. There's only so much you can talk about adventure mode. So, yeah, it's a very repetitive series, for sure. The more unique stuff comes in the second halves of these videos, but even then, a comprehensive playthrough of Melee is going to see you doing pretty similar things all the time. That just is the fact of the matter of doing like full playthroughs of party games like this. There's going to be a lot of repeat stuff, which is fine. It's totally fine. Of course, there's also like stages we haven't even like seen yet, and probably will barely see over the course of this series. Like, I'm not going to like explore characters like thoroughly. There will be no competitive aspect of this series, not really, because I can't play at a competitive level. Nor do I ever expect to, because I don't have the kind of time or interest, frankly, to get into competitive Melee at 27. Yeah. That's okay. We did item self-destruct, I guess. I don't know. F-Zero Grand Prix. I don't know why they don't just say Big Blue, because that's what this is. I mean, we can like pretend that we're not just running on Big Blue. I want to go this way. Can I die this way? No. Okay, there's a wall. It's important things to know, right? It's important things to figure out for yourself. Can you die going left on Big Blue in Adventure Mode of Melee? Now you know. There is a wall there. Let's just play like this. Let's just go all the way zoomed in. That's a terrible idea. So, yeah. What are you guys gonna do this weekend? Tell me your weekend plans, guys. I don't have weekend plans. I don't do anything with my life. I don't know if that's been made clear yet or not. Alright. Anyways, we did Pacifist and Immortal, Rocksteady, Marathon Man, Stiff Knees. Okay. Man, I really... The forward momentum of this episode really stalled at some point there. At some point during the Star Fox stage, when I realized just how many times I have now recorded myself playing Adventure Mode in Melee. But you know what? At the point where we're doing nothing but All-Star Mode, I'm going to miss Adventure. For sure. So... just enjoy it then, viewers. Enjoy me playing Adventure Mode 25 times. On camera. Because it's never happening again. We're never going back to Melee. As soon as the series is done, dude, I'm never playing this game again. Now, I'll keep playing Melee casually. But... having it be one of the longest series on the channel... I believe it's not going to top Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. But it's going to come close. It's only going to be like 6 videos short of it. When we do complete the series. And there is every intention to complete the series. I guess it's definitely possible that we never make it. Like, it's definitely not unthinkable. You know, to imagine a world where I just stop again for months. But I really wanted to keep doing it. Frankly, I spent a significant period of time late last year wanting to get back to the channel, but not wanting to do it half-heartedly. So I kept like pushing it off until I was like done with college. And I'm done with college now. And so... in response, you've seen me upload pretty consistently. Not our longest stretch of consistent uploads, but pretty close to it. Especially on my own. It is still really awkward trying to use singular pronouns with this channel. Is pronouns the right word in this context? I don't know. I think so. Because, like, I still really do associate Ramble Gaming with being a Raffy Dillon, me, three-way project. You know, it's our collective project, so doing it alone is still not the norm to me. Although there is, if I do keep going with this, there is going to be a pretty startling point where I will have to spend more time doing Ramble Gaming alone than I did with Rafi and Dylan. That's still like years away. I think we're what, like 3 years or so of this being a single person endeavor. Maybe not even that long. There were always like solo videos. I mean, the first video ever recorded for this channel, not the first video uploaded, that was Kirby's Adventure, but like the test recordings I did where I played Dodongo's Cavern in Zelda, Ocarina of Time, that was the first recording for this channel, and that was a solo thing. That was just me. On my old computer at my grandma's house back in 2015. Like November 2015 or something. And then yeah, like we did like I've done solo content throughout, like off and on throughout the years as well. Before the channel did go to just being me, like it started with Mario Kart DS. That was my first fully solo series. And it was definitely a weird little chapter in Ramble Gaming that would eventually, like, foreshadow the evolution that this channel has taken. And now I'm pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty, like, used to the rhythms of doing this alone now. It's not that awkward. I mean, sure, to some extent, I am just talking to myself, really. I mean, I'm broadcasting it, so I have to keep my voice at a certain level. But I am ultimately talking at my TV with a microphone in front of me. No camera. Nobody can see me or see that I'm in my old-ass pajamas. With probably messy hair. I don't know. Yeah, it looks kind of bad. My hair always looks bad, though. Whatever. I don't have good hair, guys. That's part of the reason you will never see me. What else? We are doing Endless Melee as well. We're just gonna see how long we go with this, but anyways, to wrap up, I guess, the concept for this video. We'll just do this again with Marth. Why not? Oh! Well, no. Actually, we would have unlocked Roy earlier, so I don't need to go into that now. I think at the point we're at, we just have, like, one character left to quote-unquote unlock. So we're almost at the point where, like, the character select screen is natural for us. Yeah, it's just Game & Watch. We'll get to Game & Watch when we get to Game & Watch. He'll be the last character we play on this series. For all three modes. Because he's, like, the secret, like, final character that nobody understood. He was the big, like, what the hell is this? Because most people playing Melee, especially without access to, like, good internet, you know. Melee came out pre-Wikipedia. Pre-good search engines, really. I mean, it was a much different... It was a very different time. For sure. I just realized that we're... I don't know, like, in my mind, like, I was like, okay, so wait, where's the timer? What are we doing here? What's my objective? And I remembered, oh yeah, we are just doing Endless Melee. And then, like not even, like, a endurance thing. I'm just playing Endless Melee. I'm going to die soon. For sure. But yeah, with Game & Watch, it's like, nobody knows who this guy is when this game came out. Nobody played the Game & Watches. And if they did, they wouldn't... I don't know. It's hard to get a character like that anymore, though, for sure. I don't think we've really gotten a character like that since maybe Rob. Even then, he was in Mario Kart DS. One of the best-selling DS games. I think probably 4th, if I had to guess. I would imagine it's behind New Super Mario Bros. And 10 Dogs and Brain Age. I don't even know what the Pokemon game sold on DS. I don't know. It could have been like 5th or 6th. So, but Pokemon sales are weird because you have to count like both the games. Anyways, that was Marth Adventure Mode and Endless Melee. We got a certain number of kills with that. I don't know. Next time on Ramble Gaming, we're gonna do something else. I don't know. We can guess. I mean, it's probably a classic mode run, or it could be an adventure mode run. I don't know. It's written down on my phone. But I'm not looking at my phone, because that's not what we do here. We're a talking channel, not a reading on your phone channel. God, I sound old. Next time on Ramble Gaming, more Melee. I'll see you guys later. I mean, the next episode that we're uploading on this channel is not Melee, but Melee will be back in a couple weeks. Bye, guys.